Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to yet another Destiny 2 video, and today I'm going to be showing you the top 3 submachine guns for PvP. Now, I'm not going to lie to you guys, I was absolutely blown away while making this video. I assumed that I would know which weapons were going to make the cut, but I was completely wrong. I started testing out all of these weapons in Crucible, looking at their recoil patterns, and even diving into the stats, and I am just a changed person. Now, the first weapon we're taking a look at on this list is of course the beloved antiope-d. This is a weapon that I already made several videos on, and some of the perks are kill clip and ricochet rounds. Notably kill clip, the weapon perk itself is after basically you get a kill, you can reload the weapon and gain bonus damage. Pairing it with a weapon mod on your gauntlets that reloads your weapon quicker, and that weapon being the kinetic, makes this weapon even more fun to use because it seems like you're getting kill clip to activate a lot more often, and you can actually extend that kill clip time because you are reloading a little bit quicker. So it kind of lets you get back into the action a lot more sooner than if you didn't have the weapon mod. So try that out, let me know what you guys think. I personally rock that on my hunter and absolutely love it. I also use I believe it's a cloak mod, where basically I get increased stability for my kinetic weapon. So this thing not only is just a beast by its own, but I also have 2 legendary mods that increases reload speed and stability and just turns the thing into an absolute joy to use. Now let's talk about the stats of this weapon really quickly. It's got an optimal time to kill of 0.9 seconds, and that is of course with 10 critical shots. Now mind you, that is very unlikely to do in the Crucible unless your opponent is just completely standing still. Normally you're going to miss a lot of your shots and of course land some to the body. The body shot time to kill is 1.2 seconds, and that requires 13 bullets to kill, crit damage of 20 and a body shot damage of 16. Now these are the key stats that make this weapon phenomenal in Crucible. It's got a range value of 63, which on a sub is unheard of. It's got a stability of 39, which may sound pretty poor, but that is not recoil direction. Recoil direction on this weapon is a solid 90, so that's fantastic. And of course, it does help that it has 58 aim assist. The only one place where I would say this weapon is lacking is maybe its magazine size, which is at 26. Moving on to our next weapon, this is the one from New Monarchy, and I was just shocked by this. At first, I called it a trash weapon, but boy oh boy was I wrong. This is called the Royal Dispensation 2. It is from New Monarchy, and you could have gotten it from the very first faction rally within Destiny 2. Now of course, now the event has come and gone and you can't get your hands on this at this moment in time, but in the future faction rally will come back, and there is a chance that the New Monarchy leader will have this weapon in his inventory. If you do want to pledge to New Monarchy in the future, make sure that you're after this weapon, and if you are after it, make sure he has it in his loot pool. Now I use the very last site for this specific weapon. I use High Cal and Grave Robber, 2 fantastic perks, especially High Cal. Seriously, a perk that everybody talks very highly of, and for good reason. It consistently lets you melt people up close and personal. Now why do I personally value this weapon higher than something like the Antiope, a weapon that is proven and tested to be a fantastic weapon and quote unquote right now a little bit of a meta weapon? I wouldn't say it's as meta as the Mida or the Last Hope, but there's a lot of people using it these days. Now why do I think it's better? Because a lot of people don't actually, understand the difference between optimal time to kill and regular time to kill. Now, for example, the Antiope has a 0.9 optimal time to kill, and some people look at that and are like, wow, that must mean that is the fastest time to kill submachine gun in the game. But what they don't realize is that you need to land 10 critical shots in a row to get that 0.9 second kill time. That's barely ever going to happen. You have to look at it from a practical point of view. You can have a submachine gun that kills very quickly most of the time, or you can have a submachine gun like the Antiope that kills extremely quickly, rarely. So I personally am going to pick the one that kills very quickly most of the time. To the body, like I said, it is 1.07 seconds. If you compare that to the Antiope, it's sitting at 1.2 seconds. So that's a big difference. That's basically the difference between a kill and dying or a kill and trading. So to me, I value that very much. Overall, this weapon is amazing. I think you guys should seriously give it a chance. And the thing that I didn't realize too, on top of all that, is it has high caliber. So Yeah, it's pretty awesome. Finally, on this list, we have none other than the Resonance 42. This is a weapon that shares the exact same archetype as the weapon we previously took a look at, known as the Royal Dispensation 2. There's not really much between these weapons. The only difference is that the Resonance has overall more balanced stats and, has an advantage in stats by just a little bit, but the Royal Dispensation does have high caliber rounds, so choose at your own will. Now, for the sight, I used the SBO-28 front, the last sight, appended magazine, accurized rounds. Of course, pick accurized rounds because it does give you greater range, and then under pressure, improve stability and accuracy as the magazine gets lower. That is a fantastic perk that I really underestimated. I kind of forgot how often you're just spraying and praying with an SMG, and the fact that it gets more stable and accurate is awesome. Now, if we're going to take a look at the stats, of course, it's the same impact, same body shot time to kill, optimal time to kill as the weapon we just took a look at. It's got 46 range, which is pretty solid. It's got a stability of 44, which is great, a reload speed of 55, which is fantastic, a handling value of 59, which is right in the middle of the pack. It's got aim assist of 47, a little bit low, and then recoil direction of 80, which is just fine. Now, it does have a pretty high mag at 34. But that is it for the video, guys. All three of these SMGs are fantastic. Honestly, it doesn't really matter which ones you choose, but they are pretty different. So, make sure you get used to the SMG that you want to use in main for the game, because they all play different roles. I definitely learned a lot in this video, guys. I was not expecting some of these weapons to make the list, and they did. So that just goes to show you learn something new every day. But thank you guys very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, a like rating would very much be appreciated. Subscribe for more daily Destiny 2 content. Have yourselves a great day, and I'll see you all later. Peace.